Okay. Oh, see that? Everything is broken. Hi, little grump face. Okay, here I am. Everything is broken. I've done nothing. I've touched nothing. I don't know what it is. So now I'm staring at like windows all wrong. Nothing's where I'm expecting. Oh, and it's hot. So I had to turn off one of my monitors because it's an old one and I bought another one to replace it. But it's still kind of going. It's still kicking. So it's going to be there. I don't know what I'm waiting for though, for it to like burst into flames. So it flickered because it gets hot. So I turned it off. So now I'm down to 2 monitors. Woe is me. Okay, so water, ink stuff. Let's see. Oh, I got super excited because I got these. I don't know when it was. It was a while back. Little 3 tiny pots of wildflowers, and I planted them not too long ago. It was so hot. So I got 2 of them, and I have this nice empty pot from a plant that didn't make it. Not my fault. So I planted them, and I keep checking, thinking like it's probably too late in the season to get flowers. But one of them started blooming, and I got really excited. Just like little buds, right? I'm like, oh, what could it be? So I'm Googling like wildflowers and what it, like the shape of a leaf, see if I could figure out what it was. And one of my favorite flowers is poppies because I like orange a lot. So it didn't look like those leaves. And so it started, like the buds started opening. It's like one of those roadside shrubs. Horseweed? I don't know what it is. So I cut some off. I don't know what these things are. It's like horseweed or like mare's tail or something. I was thinking, do they have fungus? Like, what's all the fuzzy? But no, some of the pictures had like the fuzzy stuff on it. So, not exactly California poppies, I guess. But I felt bad after I was criticizing it. And I'm like, no, I'll take care of you. I'll be nice. You're doing a good job. You're my friend. Little fuzzies, they're flying around. Ah! Okay. So I was wondering, what's the difference between just weeds and wildflowers? Is there a difference? Is it just which ones are pretty? Or which ones you think are pretty or want? I don't know. So there's one other green leaf in there, like a grassy looking thing. I have no idea what it's gonna be. Where are all of my windows here? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pop this out. See if this doesn't help. One layout updated. It's not what I wanted to do. I want you to be pop out chat. Okay. Okay, so you can live there. All right. Yeah, I guess stuff updated on its own. And it messed up how I have my things set up. All right, this should be fine. Fine enough. Gosh, okay. So I finished a page and I ate the ice cream. I had peaches and something galleta? I forgot what it's called. Cookie. And wild forage berry slab pie. It was delicious. Okay, hold on, let me move the waters. So where did we leave off? Do I need to move all of this stuff? Can you hang out right here, or are you just gonna slide? Here, let's try. Okay, let's try that. So I made a little printout thing with some of my pages, but I haven't updated it, so it only goes so far. There you go. But Grump basically grabbing his pennies. You got it, hooray. All seen this one before. Let's stack them up. Wait a minute, what's all this mess? I'll show you. And he goes outside. Come on, you might bring this inside, I'll show you. You want to make a mess? So then I didn't, let's see what we got here. Okay, so it's just the one that I haven't scanned. This one. So then after he brings the trash can inside, it's gonna look out. What's gonna happen? He throws it in there. I'm gonna have I have to make sound effects for all these things. Still sleeping. Still sleeping. How about we try to make some more noise? This is the page I just finished, page 10. Here, let's see. Let's do this together. I can't see. Okay. Book, Grump 2. Page 10. I'm the artist. So he makes extra noise, throwing all the stuff. Still sleeping. More noise. Still sleeping. Ah, I can't take it. So then the sound effects are going to be important here. It's like sound effect noise, just crump, rustle, crink, whatever, pop, crack, whatever. I have it written down somewhere, the different crash noises. I got the monk, clank, kerpop, and then what's this? Crack. That's the fun part. You kind of have to make little noises to see what fits the situation. So loud noise, and then there's gonna be like Z's. I'm gonna do them on a separate piece of paper and then overlay them. Probably overlay the sound effects here, but then I'm gonna light box them behind him, like all the Z's, because of the Z's, the snoring, the sleeping. It's just he can't take it. He can't take it anymore. So he turns around. Look at that, he just has a little fit. Sweeps all the junk. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do he sweeps the stuff off the table and he reveals like this paper, this thing that he forgot about. It's a permission slip. We'll see it again. We'll see it better on the next page. We'll find out what it's about, why it's a big deal. But I was supposed to indicate it right here. So let's see. Bungalow says, here for a chill lurk. Thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Chill lurk is my favorite kind of lurk. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna be kind of like right here. I did draw a little bit of it. Let's just make that more obvious. Kind of towards the edge of the table. So let's see. What in the world? How could everything reset itself? That's not even a thing. My camera, this should be like add item? No. That should be a shortcut to camera stuff. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, well, I guess this is how it's gonna be. I don't understand. Okay. There it is. Thank you. Why? There. My goodness. Okay. So let's see. High wind up. Oh my gosh. I'm taking crazy pills because all my stuff, like goblins in the middle of the night, reset all my things, and I'm just not good enough to fix it on the fly. How you doing? How's life in your neck of the woods? Are you getting weird weather over there? It's like super muggy here. You guys have good weather. It's like consistently good. So I was wondering if you're dealing with the weirdness. Yes, yuck, humid, hot. It's humid. It's surprisingly humid, right? I don't understand. Is it El Nino? Is it climate change? What's going on with this? Here, let's get different. It's not my day. Not even my pencil is collaborating with me. So that's kind of a hint of paper. I think that's probably enough to get away with it being there but not being revealed yet. Big mad. He's so mad. I'm supposed to like raise up some extra what do you call it, debris. So what could I put in the foreground? Why is there so much noise? I can't catch a break. They're like building an apartment complex, I think a half block over, or maybe not that far. It's just relentless. It's not our day, Grump. It's not our day. Putting serious effort into growing roadside scragglebush. Wind up. Somebody, we got some free wildflower seeds, and it's like roadside scragglebush. I thought it was gonna be, I'm picturing like brown-eyed Susans and poppies. It's like the thing that grows whether you want it to or not. It just lives on sunshine and good vibes, a little bit of urine. And here I am, like, with its living in its nice pot. All the water. Okay. So let's see. Bigger piece, kind of like that maybe. Maybe a bag or something? A little fork. End of a fork. Yeah, something like that. So it would just be silhouette. I think that'll work. Let's just figure it out. Let's see. trying to like make it look like something familiar but not specific, which is kind of weird. It's like the writing on the paper, familiar, like letters but not really. Familiar but not specific. Everything, once I keep repeating patterns. I like default to just make the same shapes. All right, something like that. And then, all right, if it was a fork in his hand, it would be a little bigger than what I drew here. So let's see. That's too big. That's like a serving fork. So this is his hand. Wrist. Okay, so then fork. Still kind of big. Something like that. All right, so then that's how big it should be here. Way off. Yeah, I even got some like neem oil for these things because I came back from a convention and I saw these like all these little fluffy somethings like furry, and I thought, oh, it's the gnats. It got infested with gnat fuzz. I still don't even know. Maybe it did. So I got neem oil, but I don't know how to use it. Like I'm gonna just kill it on accident. But then the pictures online said they were free. Hold on, do I even have them? No, because everything is all messed up. Here, let's see. All right. We're all going into the void. Where is your information? Okay. Everybody's safe. Edge? Okay. Don't worry. Everyone's here. Yep. Did I do it? Heck yeah, I did. Okay. I don't know how to do that. I had it like transition so you can do things behind the scenes and then go live with it. Whatever. Anyways, here we are. This stuff. Okay. Where are you? Where do you live now? I really wish I had that third monitor. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, like hoot owl. 180ing my neck. Okay, where are you? Here we are. Got it. Okay, let's click on one. This thing. Where was it? Images? No! Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. You, this one. Thank you. That guy. Okay, I guess not. Can you see how it's weird and fuzzy? That's all I wanted to show you. something like that. So, I don't know. Let's see. Fork. Let's make it. Let's make a fork and forget about our worries. Can I interest you in a fork in these trying times? Yeah, I walk past one of those weeds every day. Mine looks a little better because I water it, but yeah, I think that's what I'm growing. So then basically, whoever is like giving those things away, those little wildflower pots, they're just going around the city shaking bushes into buckets. Here, have this. Thanks. Ah, I was so looking forward to it. It's okay, you're still pretty. I'm gonna take care of you. I'll make sure you're nice. You're just unexpected. I was expecting a poppy. That's all. It's fine. Hey, Jamboree. Thank you so much. How have you been? Are you here for a visit or for a lurk? I meant to bring something up with you and I forgot what it was. Let's see. Six months in a row. Okay, something like that. And then we'll cut back into some of these shadowy areas with more white. It was strawberry milk. It was. Did you have some? We were talking about strawberry milk, and Jamboree mentioned that they didn't have it. They haven't had it in a while. You bought some? Okay, good. I hope it's as good as you remember. Got some at the Daiso store, really? I've never got groceries from there. Oh, you have to. As soon as you guys get into that, I want a full report. Daiso is so dangerous. They've got a little bit of everything you never knew you needed, right? What did I get over there? We got some really nice bowls, like 20 years ago. We still use them almost every day. I got a bunch of paintbrushes, little sauce bowls. Yeah. They got a lot of neat stuff. My son started college about 3 hours away, and there's a Daiso there. Ooh, fancy. Congratulations to your son. All right, something like that. Maybe a little extra. Thanks. It's been a wild couple of weeks. Emotion-wise, oh, yeah. Well, you're doing great. That's the job, right? Doesn't make it any easier, I bet. Bittersweet. Good and bad, just a weird mix. Okay. So I think I did the stuff I said I was gonna do. All right. There we go. So yeah, there's going to be sound effects, these kind of like music notes floating through the panel, then sound effects of like trash, and more Z's, but then just like Z's just kind of behind Grump, open panel style, and all that. There it is. Looking so cool. Thank you very much. Thanks, Jamboree. Progress. Slow progress is still progress. As long as I keep going. Okay. Yeah, I need to do sound effects and then scan these. Get the liner all prepped for the eventual coloring of all these pages. All right. So, you guys feel like painting? Just a little bit of painting. Let's see. I never used this paper. Kind of interesting enough to try. Look at that. I got these on a whim a while ago. So I got that or the Safe Arches Rough watercolor paper, which is this one. How was your concert? Is this my first stream back from the concert? It was so good. It was so good. And somebody said my shoes were sick. So yay! I was just one person back from against the stage, and then like the last couple songs I was able to get to the stage, and yeah, it was Angine de Poitrine, and they were glorious. Yeah, I don't know if you could see them, these little guys right here. The French polka dot band that you either apparently love or hate. Oh, it was so good. You know what though? They had tickets available at the door for regular price. I don't know how many. I don't know how early you had to get there, but somebody was mentioning, yeah, I got tickets at the door for whatever it was, like $40, $30, $35, something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, you didn't. I was really close, yeah. I saw the feet doing all the dial stuff. Kleck, the drummer, he's a beast. He was doing crazy drumming. Everyone's watching his feet doing his loop board stuff, but the drummer is really good. It was, and the opener was also fantastic. Population 2. They put on a really good show. It was a great night. I was happy about that. Yeah, so let's see. In a couple weeks, we're gonna see The Warning. Not a couple weeks, like sometime in September. The Warning, some rock band from Mexico. And then I think we're gonna see Angine again in December, but not close. We're not gonna be as close. It was this tiny little place. It was called Telegraph Ballroom. Really small venue. And yeah, everyone was really cool. Someone passed, one person passed out and another person started fighting, I think. I don't know. I saw what happened with the first instance and I've only heard rumors for the second one. Yeah, we were up so close, I didn't even know there was like a mosh pit behind us. Was there even? Is that just hearsay? Am I reporting rumors? But yeah, it was, what else? There were, the opening band called us all polka dot freaks. Let's see if I could find them. Okay, hold on. Here, I'll take you along for the ride. Here we go. So that would be II, or the number 2. Huh? I'm not looking for. Oh, what? No. Why are you grouping that up? Hold on. Let's try it again. Here they are. These are the ones. Can you see them? I don't have any access to my vertical because reasons. Okay, good enough. So I'm sure if I play it, I'll get dinged and they're gonna mute it anyway, so we'll just leave it at that. Population 2. Yeah, nobody stepped on my shoes. They threw inflatable dice onto the stage. I don't know if that was welcome or not. What do you think? If you're a 2-person band who can barely see, would you be excited about the enthusiasm or kind of annoyed by the intrusion? Like, I'm making music with my toes. I don't need this distraction. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Should be fine. And how about you? You good? Okay, so let's see. I'm missing stuff because all my things are. The goat. Hi, I'm so sorry I missed all your stuff. Let's see. Oh, you want me to do Green Goblin versus Spider-Man? You make real cool artwork. Thank you very much, especially florals. I'm a big fan of florals. Florals. It's like the. That looks cool. To me, enthusiasm is what makes art really great. Speaks for its creator. The goat, thank you so very much. Let me see if I can't bring that chat over here. Okay. Yeah, it all should be combined, but I think it started with Razer did an update where it's combining with Stream Elements or something, and then what? All right. Yeah, Stream Elements. I think it's well, all my stuff is like dark. It's like, okay, you guys still there? Is it the heat? Am I well? Inflatable dice better than beers, I guess. Oh yeah, heck yeah. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I feel like I'm going insane here. Let's... Still here, yeah. Okay. Yeah, my whole browser went black, but it came back. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so what do we feel like seeing? Should we do... a little grumpy grump? Let's see. That mean I have to use some darker colors for this. This dark paper, and then the white ink. Not ink, but like that, what was I using the other day? This stuff will really pop on it. Hi Cochrane, hoping for either a Kickstarter soon from anything you create or just anything you order. Thank you so much. I'm really happy that you're on board. Were you in time to see some of the pages I was flipping through? I still got a ways to go, but yeah, I'm feeling good. It's gonna look nice. It's a cute story, and then there's more after that too, so it's gonna be like there's more story to tell. Like basically I'm working on did I fix that one? Okay, the story for 3 while I'm working on 2, so that way it can kind of piggyback on each other rather than just like starting from scratch with 0 idea or work after I finish book 2. Everything looks beautiful. Thank you so much. Traveling a lot and doing school. Oh, that's a really busy schedule. So trying to get on when I can. Thank you so much. Jamboree says, I'm curious to see how this paper works out. Did you buy it in a shop? I did, Jamboree. I bought it. It was during a convention in London. We got it. Let's see. I should have gotten some paintbrushes. They have like those Rosemary & Co. or something paintbrushes. I should have got some of those and I totally didn't. So it was £2.95. London Graphic Center. I don't know what that is in USD. You don't have to go to London to buy. It's just we get really excited when we go traveling to conventions, and then we find art stores in the area, and we just, you know, pick up some stuff. I like the little packet presentation, how it's in its little sleeve. There isn't. Oh, look at these two. These are tiny little white ones. This will show the color more vividly. Yep, I found their website. I'll explore that later. This Jamboree. I guess this was just a bigger pack or something, so it cost more. Doesn't seem right. Okay. So being that I did use this for a periwinkle Santa Claus, and I used gold on it, and the gold really popped. Let's see. Standard Grump, Angry Grump. I've just started to learn more about papers, mainly for printmaking so far. There's so much to learn. It can get really confusing. Traveling on a lot of, so trying to get on. Oh, sorry, I already read that one. Okay, so let's see. Trying to think. Maybe I could do Grump thinking something on put like that weed or something in his thought bubble. Give me a chance to make a bunch of white. Let's see, if you're thinking thumb out. No, you're kind of pinching your chin a little bit, right? Too many options of paper, says Jamboree. I'm always confused by it. I've went through enough of like figuring out cold press, hot press, and rough to figure out kind of my preference. Surprisingly, it's rough. I thought it'd be smooth because you get more detail. But the watercolor looks so much better when it gets into the nooks and crannies of the rough texture paper. But then I have all this other stuff, like the shikishi board thing that I like a lot. Those are fun to work on. These aren't all the same. They use different papers, so you have to pay attention to what flavors you're getting. Let's see. Yeah. And then the one I did the Grump soaking in the, or not Grump, it was Manny in the pool. Paper was so tricky. There it is. So part of the problem was I was erasing a bunch on it and I pulled up a lot of the fibers, so it got real furry. But I was able to just kind of keep it simple, so I didn't have to fight too much with how I destroyed the surface. And I was able to cover up some. There was like a weird, I think what happened was I put tape to kind of mask out some of this stuff as I was going through making the water and using the heat gun, and I think I melted some of the tape adhesive into some of this because it got a real weird waxy texture to it, which had a blooming effect for some of this dark. I didn't put that dark color here. That's just the way the paper soaked up in a weird spot. It just kind of works because it's like his head going back in space. This whole thing was an exercise in how to like maneuver around mistakes and bad choices. So yeah, this paper wasn't the best, and also my ideas worked against me. But yeah, this paper, 100% cotton, pain in the neck. This is probably asking for trouble too, but I'm ready for it. Did I sell the... Oh, it's probably in the other display I take to conventions. I have a lot of tiny drawings, so I put them in like this stand. It's like a wooden block with slats kind of carved into it, and you can put like, I think it's like maybe for greeting cards or invitations or some sort of display. So, but I put my artwork in it, and I think it's just it lives in the merch area, far away from where I'm sitting. That looks great. I saw you doing some of the water on that. Thank you. I feel like it all came together in the last 20 minutes when I started doing the ink nib line art stuff over it. Yeah, this stuff, you're not supposed to erase on that at all. Okay, so what did I say? So you kind of pinch when you think, oh, hold on. How do you think? How you cartoon think though? It's more like if I'm really thinking, it'd probably be more like this, but cartoon think is like, like this. Thumb up, curl under. Thumb up, curl under. Okay, we'll try that. Is it the right? Thumbs kind of facing towards this pencil. So chunky. There you go. Let's see, what did I say it was? I recently had a photo printed on cold press for a group show, and it looked so good. Really? Like you said, I thought smooth would be better for detail, photographic in this case, but I love the way the print turned out. So you have printer-friendly paper that's cold press? I got some paper for our printer, or do you just put like watercolor paper in the printer? And it worked. That's interesting. I got paper from Red River. It's like it looks like watercolor paper, but it's for printers. I was at a photo lab, fancy, where I got the film developed. Oh my goodness. How involved are you in the film developing process? They printed it for me, and cold press was one of the options. I take the pictures and hand them the film. Fair enough. Okay, let's see. So how many prints did you have made? And what do you do with them? Do you go to shows? Do you sell them? Do you just have your own like private gallery of stuff that you like? Okay, I gotta get this thing right. Okay. I wish I could screenshot my face so I can see what I'm doing. It's right there. Hold on. Let's drag it over. Let's drag it. Cover all this stuff. Because why not? Everything else is a total wreck. Okay. So let's see. No, it's not. Yeah, it's like this. But he's a big old square face. Where does his... If I had a square chin, it would be just like... So making a V? Okay, let's try that. All my stuff is messed up. You wouldn't even believe. Probably you would, because I haven't stopped complaining about it. That's alright. Why don't you show off them? When did that? Oh, okay. Live and learn. Just one so far for a group show at a regional art center about an hour from here. I had that photo and the lino cut? It's lino, right? Like linen? Lino cut. Let me know. In the show, which was a real treat. Artist reception with the snack table and everything. That sounds fantastic. How did it go over? I say lino, but I hear it always. Okay. Well, if you're doing it and you say it like that, then that's probably the right way. I'm happy to hear that, Jamboree. There's so much self-doubt that comes into play when you're working on your own stuff, because you feel like, no, it's probably good enough, isn't it? Like, it's like these waves of like hyping yourself up to like, no, you're doing fine. It's fine. It's good. You have good taste. Trust your taste, your storytelling. But then like the demons come in and they're like, no, there's so many people better than you. So then it's really nice to go to these events when people are responding to your work, and it just I don't know, it's something nice to bring home with you when you're just locked up alone doing your artwork again. Okay, so let's see. We're doing a little V shape, thumb up. Kind of sideways V, then, okay. And then tucks under. I feel like I did this already. The key is to not have to draw the hand, but I've made my choice. Okay, this time. So there's the hand. kind of on the big side, so I'm gonna make his head a little bigger because I'm not gonna go in that hand again. Chunk up my paper again. We've learned that lesson. Okay, let's see. You know what else on the subject of like everything's going crazy? I think with the temperature of my inside my computer, it's water cooled. It's the AIO all-in-one water cooling thing. So it's measuring the temperature of the coolant that's running through there. I think for AIO kind of thing, like 31 degrees Celsius is probably normal, and but that's pretty low because water cooling stuff like that is really efficient, I guess. Air coolers maybe keep it to like 71, like a good Noctua thing. What's the hottest you would run your CPU at? Like, I think you'd probably want to start turning it off if it was getting up to 90 Celsius. Water cooled though is like 30. This used to run at 31. It's at 45 right now. Something's up. It's fine for the health of the CPU, but it indicates a problem with the all-in-one. Like, can't catch a break. Growing weeds with the utmost care in the backyard, or the balcony rather. It is a really hot day, but something's up. What gives? It's a mean old head tilt. Very quizzical face. Okay. I can see it. Shadow, what's happening? I hate how Twitch is periodically lighting up a yellow icon with the streak amount. I don't like what that is. Is it warning you, like giving you these anxiety of like, don't break your streak? Must watch Twitch obsessively. Is it that kind of thing? Where the green channel point indicator is. Green channel point indicator. Oh, here it goes. It's going full hoot owl. Where are you? Okay, let's see. What does this one say? I don't see that. Channel points? I got my let's see. I got my channel points. Then there's like that little crate thing where you can get other types of rewards. And then like a Pokeball or Audible premium thing. And then let's see. Yeah, I didn't get that yet. I guess that's something I have to look forward to. Like when it turns green, read a claim. Oh, I've got better TV that does that automatically. So maybe mine just looks different. Yeah, I think I know what it's talking about. Yeah, I don't need to see that. Shadow, what's your longest streak on any of the channels you watch? I don't think I can get beyond like 30 something. There'll always be some sort of convention that ends up happening where it's just kind of gets in the way. Okay, this one's up, this one's down. This eye needs to be open more. Yeah, I do too, but I have you on my iPad app. Oh, I wonder if on my phone I could see that. Okay, so that's basically his face. Good enough for what we're doing here. And here, let me map out where his thought balloon's gonna go. I have 2 above 100, but otherwise don't pay much attention. Yeah, it's a devious little thing they did there for people who are kind of collectors of stuff. Point collectors. Okay, little one, a little bigger one, and then his thought. I'll be thinking of those weird little flowers. Because that's what's on my mind. Weed or wildflower? What is the difference? It's like clover used to be a suitable ground covering for your yard, and then grass, people decided it was like cheap, or I don't know, uncouth. Alrighty, sir. Let's see. See what we got here. And then on the left sidebar that lists live channels, it shows streak icons too. Does it? Where? They're like going full on with that kind of stuff. Sorry, Twitch, I don't need an indicator that I have a streak of 1. I did opt out of the AI stuff, which is they automatically opt you into scrub your stream to train AI. So everyone had to like go and opt out. It's just, I don't know. The world is too much. It is absolutely too much. Okay, let's see. I got my favorites. These are the ones. So let's get some grump cream. Oh, I need to get some more of this. I keep making a list of the colors I need and I keep losing the list. I think I just write it on the back of a scratch piece of paper when I realize, and then who knows where that paper ends up. I'm very organized. Very efficient. So many good ideas. I've forgotten more good ideas. Let's see. Wondering how much lighter this will dry. Then mix a tiny bit of the green with some red for that eye kind of eye capsule stuff he has. To pick a time where it's like not super dripping wet, which it is right now, because I want it to bloom out but not like just travel so far across his cheek and jaw. See how far that one goes. tiny, tiny bit, it travels a little, which is good. Hi, Mr. Pigments. I am using, oh shoot. Okay, so most of this I would say is schminke. Schminke? Schmink? Some of it is Daniel Smith. Let's see. Some of it, there's a couple of Winsor and Newton. So this orange is, let's see. I love this orange. Schminke. And the red is Schminke as well. They have some really neat granulating stuff too. Let's see. Yeah, these three right here I really like. This one is interesting. It goes from like a lavender to a yellow, but sometimes if the paper is, well, what's the deal? If it's too absorbent, it doesn't get a chance to separate, so it just looks khaki. It works better on paper that's not very absorbent, so it kind of sits and starts like collecting. That's another thing about the paper. It's always a surprise for me because I'm trying to figure it out. The paper, this paper is let's see, this weird stuff. Handmade cotton rag. Fairly traded, 100% cotton, acid-free. Are you a painter as well? I'm a paint maker. Ooh. I follow someone who makes paints with out of flowers and things. And for a time sold them, but then I guess they weren't able to after a while, so I missed out on that. Any surprising things you've learned in your paint making journey? A lot, actually. I bet. It doesn't seem simple. It very much seems like a labor of love. Acrylics have been my bane, says Mr. Pigments. I can't even imagine making that. I thought watercolor, but there seems to be a lot more additives and room for like unpleasant surprises trying to make something like that. So you make all kinds of like watercolor, acrylic, well, watercolor is comparatively easy. Okay. What about like, what else is there? Wash, oil. You make all paint. Oh my gosh, it's like a wizardry. Just conjure it up. Everything from automotive to artists. Really? You really do make it all. Automotive. That's crazy. So you must have a well-ventilated work area. I also make the pigments too, like the little powdery jars that look so pretty on the shelves that I'm too intimidated to buy. I do it all out of an unventilated basement. Fun times are had. Hey, Chris. Good gouache is tricky. Acrylics can be treated like oils that dry in a day instead of a month. Watercolors are a different beast entirely. You have to plan the entire painting to get the layers down in the right order, and unless you like gouache, there's no easy repair. Plan the entire painting. So there's my mistake. Don't plan anything. Just like, yeah, let's go. Do it. Whoops. Okay, I guess that lives there. Thank you, Jamboree. Most gouache uses a high level of alcarb, but good gouache uses a high prime pigment load. What? 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 Most gouache I understand that. Uses a high level of cal carb, don't get that, but a good gouache, understand that. Uses a high prime, no, pigment load. Pigment load I get. Calcium carbonate, chalk. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thank you for decoding that for me. Prime pick, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, I almost understand this. Thank you. Gouache is just opaque watercolor. I love that you guys can just off the cuff spell gouache. I'm always like spell check city trying to figure that one out. With less binder. Gouache is just opaque watercolor with less binder. You can't do glazing or many layers, but you can cover mistakes. Yeah, Mr. Pigments. I would describe the gouache I have used in the past as chalky, but apparently I'm not using good gouache. Yeah, yes, and good gouache tends to be more pigment and less white. Student grade gouache is like student grade watercolor, mostly chalk or zinc white. You want Holbein or mine? Oh, here's, oh my God. I don't know that brand. Thank you, Mr. Pigments. Okay, Mr. Pigments, if you do have a link, my links, my chat allows links. As long as it's not abused, I'm going to leave it open. So if you have something, a website to post, you're welcome to it. Holbein is very good. We're going to go to Tokyo Comic Con in December, and Holbein watercolors, or no, Holbein gouache is on our list of what to buy there because I think it's less expensive there, maybe. Their acrylic gouache is great for figures and minis. I think I have some samples of that. Once in a while at a convention, people will go around and put little samples of stuff in our hands. I think I did get some Holbein stuff. It's incredibly cheap at Sakado. Say no more. Say no more. I'm there. Look at this. It's my favorite stop when I go to Tokyo Comic Con. I stock up when I'm in Japan. Okay, there's another paint that we're going to look up. Did I write it down? Apparently it's the is it gouache? It's the paint that Studio Ghibli used for their backgrounds. I think I wrote a note. Good. Wish me luck finding it. Let's see. Okay. Knicker Poster Color 36 jar set. Apparently it's 15,500 yen, which is, at the time I wrote this, 95 USD. Holbein gouache, that's on my list. I guess I want more Gonzai watercolor. Yeah, okay, so Knicker Poster Color 36 color set. That's another thing that I want to get while we're there. Oh, tell me what it is. For acrylic, golden or go home. Really? The golden, that sweet little brand that's just all over everywhere is the one to grab, huh? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I need more colors in here. Let's see what we could do. Oh, thank you, Chris. Hold on. Also, Daniel Smith isn't too bad for watercolor or gouache. Yeah, I like Daniel Smith too. I don't think it's cheaper in Japan. I don't think that's what you're saying, but I have to be careful because then I go into Sakaido and they have all the stuff, but it doesn't do me any good to like buy and import it while I'm in Japan, you know? And I think Daniel Smith is more expensive there. Not that you're saying that, I'm just reminding myself. I do like them a lot. Holbein inks are phenomenal. Really? What am I using? As far as inks go, a lot of Higgins India ink, the occasional Speedball, and then for my fountain pen, if I don't want it to run, this one. There we go. And then I have this, but it's a little runnier, but it's better for my nice fountain pen that I definitely don't want to clog. And that's basically, oh, and then Chris turned me on to some nice fancy inks. This guy. It's so pretty. Maybe I'll try to do it in this piece. Most colors are fugitive. Does that mean that they fade? I didn't go to art school. I took classes, but I didn't graduate. Fugitive sounds like it escapes. Yes, they fade. Holbein inks will blow your mind then. Okay, okay. Note being taken. Hold on. Holbein gouache and ink. Okay. Mind is ready to be blown. Where is my... Too many things. There we go. Hold on, I'm learning. Chris says, I've been using Golden since my airbrush days in the 80s. They really improved and expanded on the binders and managed a much higher pigment load than the competition. They aren't great for pens, but for brushwork, I haven't found better. Yes, they fade. I have a DFA roll. Oh, that's Manny. Thank you, Manny. Oh. I was just Googling Holbein inks based on this combo and see something called Holbein pigment paste. What is that? Paint without the binder. Oh, says Mr. Pigments. No kidding. Do you mix it with something to use? Hold on. I gotta get some of that then. Pigment paste. We should try that together. Let's see. Oh, pigment paste. Okay. Yes, binder. Okay. It's what? No, I'm not. It's not just like, it's not watercolor. You have to like use the right thing, I'm assuming. So hopefully they sell that right by the pigment, the little jar of binder. I would go Guerra instead if you're in the US. Guerra makes really good dispersions. Jamboree, I would be asking the same questions. Jamboree's laughing with the about the yes binder. I would. We don't know, Mr. Pigment. We're all learning. You and Chris are coming in with the knowledge. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Thinking, learning. Oh, here you go. Okay. There we go. One thing I did learn from making watercolors, says Mr. Pigments, is that that is very important. Okay. Aquazole granulates less than gum arabic. I can't control the granulation thing. It happens unexpectedly sometimes. Like right here. And then when I try to make it granulate with the paper selection matters. Okay, so then, Mr. Pigments and Chris, is it correct that if I want these to granulate real nice, my Schmincke granulating watercolors, that I need to pick paper that's not super absorbent, because then it doesn't give the paint time to just sit and separate? Because I use this a lot. Most of the time it goes khaki. It doesn't separate. It's very interesting. I was testing it with manganese blue and zircon yellow. Okay, we're learning. Hold on. Oh, me and you, we're gonna learn today. Chris says that somewhat depends on the source of the gum arabic and what surfactants were added or not. Remember that gum starts as tree sap. Manganese blue, the real thing, not ooh, blip blip hue. Ooh, spicy opinions. So it's an actual thing, but people confusing everybody. It's a thing that it's a word that they name a color, but it's also an actual thing. I have a strong flex from Mr. Pigments. I have 25 kilogram bag of it. Before you ask how I'm Mr. Pigments, that's how. What? Okay. Okay. Color me impressed. I'm jealous, says Chris. Only have about what are you guys doing over there? I only have about 12 ounces left from Golden. Don't ask too many questions, says Jamboree Handouts. You guys in your giant bags of manganese, whatever. What did you say you had? Ah. Some shady pigment dealing happening. My goodness. 25 kilograms. The less we know, the better, says Bungalow Club. I guess so. Okay. Rump. Hold, cover your ears. Cover your ears. I don't know what's happening. Chris says I also have a 16 ounce. I also have 16 ounce of quinacridone gold fluid acrylic, which they can pry from my cool dead airbrush. Mr. Pigment says, I deal in rare and exotic pigments. Hey now. I like how you come into the chat. You're like, hey, so what kind of paint you using there? It's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And you're like telling me these deep dives of all this crazy stuff that you have. That's cute that you buy your retail watercolor. Interesting. Let me tell you what I know. Wait a minute. Mr. Pigment says, I have 150 kilograms of the, I'm going to just say this, I'm going to pronounce it horribly, the Ciba Geigy version, 300 kilograms of the DuPont version. Chris is impressed. I deal with automotive restoration, so I need it. Ciba Geeky version. Help me with the pronunciation of that. Ciba Geigy. That's what I'm going to go with. Sounds like a hot club somewhere. That's getting into quantities that my friends at Sun Chemical deal in. But yeah, if you deal with old car paints, you need those discontinued pigments. That's crazy. Okay, let's see what that does. It's gonna push all of that orange to the edge, make a little watermark, which I'm okay with. Are you using old recipes, or do you measure the spectra and estimate the pigment mix? Old recipes mostly. In an unventilated basement? Mr. Pigments, what are you doing? I have a real lab too. And a warehouse. My goodness. Physics major, says Chris Cox. Painting minor, ended up doing a lot of color science and currently has 6 spectrophotometers? Spectrophotometers, I'm gonna say, in the office with me at the moment. Art major, chemistry minor. Wow, look at you guys. Yeah, I met Chris in real life at conventions probably. Chris did a lot of work with Photoshop when Photoshop was really good. And I still am a comic book colorist and used Photoshop a bunch. So he'd come around and I don't know, he just wanted to talk to artists. And one of my my coloring mentor had really good insight for Chris to help Chris make good decisions with some of the Photoshop stuff. I didn't have enough experience to provide any really actionable feedback. Yep, first met at SDCC while you were with Aspen, and yes, I wanted to know how people worked so we could make the software better for y'all. Thank you very much. Your absence is missed and noticed. Okay, so this is fine enough for the stuff that I'm going to do some line work over. It's a very knobby paper. How will my nib ride over this with precision and elegance? I could use my inking brush. Let's see. So I got to learn pencil, inking, lettering, and coloring for comics, and lots of gripes from outspoken colorists. Oh. Okay. So let's see. I think you can paint over this stuff. I feel like I want to do just a flat white for the balloon and then do art over it. It's gonna be very chunky though. I always wanted to be a colorist for comics, but it never panned out. Instead, I went into chemistry. Sounds like you made a good choice. Coloring is fun, but so is paint mixing and doing all that stuff, painting. I wonder if you were around the Top Cow booth before Peter left. I have to go back and check my photos. Yes, real photos, not digital. I don't remember by years, but I was in Top Cow with Peter. So yeah, probably. Peter and Steve Furco were kind of my color mentors at that time. It was the early 2000s. I didn't get a chance to work with Richard Isenoff, but I got to see a lot of his work coming through production. So that was always inspiring. Yeah, it was early 2000s. I don't remember how long I was there before Aspen split off. And I finished some commitments. I think it was, I was working over Eric Basaldua on a project. And then after that was done, I went to Aspen. Okay, white? No, I want to do inking first. Okay, so let's see. I made J. Michael Straczynski yell at production because I kept sending pages for approval, CMYK JPEGs, and they wouldn't open on his computer, and everyone got yelled at. Okay, this one, and then a scratch piece. So that was that Midnight Nation? That dates when I was there. That would have been 1999, 2000. I first met Peter in person at the Top Cow booth. We had talked a bit on Gutter Zombie before that. Oh, remember Gutter Zombie? That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I made an absurd amount of money to the point I can have an artist company, which is completely unprofitable. Congratulations, you did make the right choice, Mr. Pigments. In that regard, we are similar. I'm happy for you guys. No, seriously, I think that's nice. Anytime people have time to make cool art stuff, add it to the world. Make weird stuff by hand, from your brain, from your imagination. Okay, all I need is a scratch piece of paper. Any paper will do. needs to be the right amount of junky. Okay, got it. Okay, we're gonna see how this works over crazy knobby paper. Really, this paper and this nib are no more challenging than the Arches rough watercolor paper, so that's good. And it's not even like feathering as much as it did on that cotton paper with that this little summertime Manny thing. Let's see. So this one, and it's probably the whole tape adhesive, but it was really just sort of feathering out a little bit more, a little harder to reel in. This is behaving a little more.
Game begin. When interrupted.
Hey Casey, how are you? I'm glad to hear you survived your recent convention in Colorado. I forgot what it was called. Casey just did a convention. I think Artist Alley specifically was positioned over an ice rink, so it was a little cold. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, it was odd. It was Colorado Springs Comic Con. Okay. I don't know if I'll do it again next year, especially if I can't get an Artist Alley table. Were you a guest? Did they pay? No, you didn't. You said you paid for your table. So the only other offering would be like an exhibitor, which would cost more? Is that what's happening? Not many times or circumstances I would choose to be an exhibitor. It's a bit of a price tag hike. Yeah, basically, says Casey. I think you're all set for stickers for your next shows, but there's this place called Sticker Bros. They always send me emails of sales that they're having, like very specific sales, like their die cut stickers of 3 inches or something. If you want, I can send you a link. If you time it right, you could probably get a good deal, but I think you're all set for now, as far as it sounded. I've never used them. I want to, I just haven't needed their stickers. Like my timing's always been off. I usually use sticker wrap. Oh nice, I actually am probably going to order more dinosaur stickers so I wouldn't turn down a coupon. I'll send you a link, and then if you're like me, your timing's going to be off, but sooner or later the stars will align. You'll get what you need on sale. Okay, what else we got here? So much thinking. Let's see. Hi, Identity Obscura. How you doing over there? Oh, every time I open this, it's like a snowfall. Yeah, so far so good. It's like it's pretty hot here right now. It's strangely humid and hot. So it's like I had to turn off one of my monitors because it was flickering. My computer is feeling toasty. We got the door open so all the neighbors can hear the stream. Hi, neighbors. So at least the construction noises have stopped. See if I can make these lines a little nicer. Casey, do you know anything about California wildflowers? I got some free wildflower seeds, hoping I'd get poppies, but I think I got like a roadside scraggle bush. I don't know what this is. It's like what a like horseweed, main's tail or something. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I was so excited to plant that thing. And it's exactly the same as the bush that grows on the corner of the main street. I have no idea. I'm bad with plants. Yeah, me neither. I've been eyeballing like the leaf shape, trying to do searches to see like, what is it? Is it a brown-eyed Susan? What is it? No, it's just a scraggle bush. Southern California scraggle bush. For free. So is the one on the corner of Venice. My friend that was just visiting to help with the con is great at identifying plants. It's too bad she has already went home earlier today, or I'd grab her to help. Ah, my timing is awful. I'm gonna keep it. It's so funny to me that I'm taking the utmost care of this weed that grows just fine on the street corner with no water, just car exhaust. Casey, if you're around and you care to share, how's your children's book coming along? You're doing, is it, I guess, available online first or only? I was reading about a local children's book fair in West Hollywood, I think it was. And people were mentioning how they were disappointed because so many of the books and the illustrations were AI. And I'm like, I'm so tired of AI stuff. I really don't get it. How could you be proud of something like that? Taking it somewhere and selling it to people? They have no idea of what it feels like to actually create something. Oh, it'll be a while until I have more time to work on a kid's book. I have an idea for one, but it's very much on the back burner right now, especially with how much chaos the publishing industry is in the right now. Oh, especially with how much chaos the publishing industry is in right now with all the Gen AI junk. People who think end product is all that matters, I think. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. That's why I don't understand. Because then people who I work with and go to conventions with, they're all like, their heart and soul is in creating these things. So then you have an influx of people who are just cashing in on something. I'm just confused by it. Like, why? What is in it for you? Like, you don't. In regards to anyone who could be proud of that. Yeah. Yeah, artists and writers know that creation is about the process and what happens along the way. People who've never done that or don't get it think it's just about the product at the end. Capitalism favors output. Let's think on that. He's just thinking about wildflowers, weeds. He doesn't care. He's like, I don't know what that stuff. What is this flower thing? Okay, so here's my reference. This little sad guy. Here, we'll take one. Here we are. Yeah, something like horseweed. The care I have taken to grow this roadside scraggle bush. That's what amuses me the most. All right. Should I go for it? Should I pencil it in better? I think I should just go for it. So let's see. And I can just swing it all the way around here with the little one coming up here, I think. Oh, Casey, do you want to see my next page? My Grump page? I just finished it. I can't wrap my brain around how to do more streams where I'm just kind of working on pages with my camera off with my little Grump face. This little guy. Because part of it is going to be I'm concentrating and I don't want to be streaming if I'm ignoring chat. Seems kind of weird, but there's got to be some kind of middle ground. So let's see. All right, so here's the last one. The last. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, pay no attention to the water and the ink below them. Everything will be fine. Okay, so Grumps just finished getting super mad that his dad is sleeping in the middle of a mess. So Grumps making a lot of noise, trying to get his dad's attention. He doesn't. So I'm gonna have like sound effects. I'm gonna draw some sound effects in here and scan them and then put them in Photoshop. Z's, so it's like big noise, Z's, big noise, Z's, and Z's kind of like coming all from the background here. And then he sees like this mess that's on the table and he gets all super mad. Can you see that? He like swipes it off. And then he sees this piece of paper that's going to be important in the next page. But that's what Grump's doing. That's Grump's life. So expressive. Thank you. I'm trying to like, there in these few first, I guess 10 pages, there's not a ton of dialogue. So it's really important that the storytelling is clear, I guess. I've seen artists do focus mode sessions where they put banner at the top of the screen to tell people they are in head down working mode and use it like a Pomodoro co-working session. What is that? Pomodoro. Isn't that like a pasta dish? Productivity strategy. That's why it's foreign to me. The least productive person. I'm slow, very slow. Okay, let's see. It's a method of breaking up the hour into work sessions broken up with breaks. Yeah, Pomodoro method, where you work for something like 25 minutes, then a 5-minute break, then go again. Really? For like 8 hours? Or till lunch, and then do it again after lunch? Pomodoro method. Where are you guys getting all this stuff from? It's like the education part of life. I dried out my nib. Too much jibber jabbering. Yeah, you often see 40 minutes of work, then 20 minutes of break or something. It's based off the old tomato kitchen timer, I think, hence the name. What else you got? You got like sub. This thing really dried out. That was fast. I've come across it in books when trying to find methods to manage time better. Yes, the tomato timers. You've heard of this too, Bungalow Glow? So like on productivity streams, people will start the stream by listing out their goals, often with chat. Then the streamer will set a timer and everyone will work. Then check in at the end of the Pomodoro session with what they accomplished. Huh. I feel like I've seen an uptick of it lately on Twitter. A bunch of people trying to like help. All right, that's a strategy. This will make sense to nobody but us. Is it a weed or wildflower? Yes, for a while I was using a game available on Steam called On Together. It really helped my scatterbrain, really. Do you guys think that Twitch has a high percentage of scatterbrains on it? Yes. Oh, my people. Okay. For sure. There are browser extensions you can use that have little Pomodoro timer buttons. Oh. Okay. At least I know how to sniff out my people, says Bungalow Glow. Okay. It needs like a pretty blue wash behind it. It's very delicate. Like, in comparison to like the heavy-handed like of Grump's lines and painting, Casey is going to lurk. I need to make you a lurk icon. Thank you for hanging around, Casey. It's nice to see you here. Speaking of work, I better get back to it myself. We're looking and working along. Okay. So, yeah, like a greeny blue, but the paper is dark. So it doesn't have to be too greeny because it's going to be desaturated by the paper. So, that one. Oh, this is the one you guys were complaining about. Manganese. Wait, am I saying it wrong? Probably, yes. Keep smacking the camera. Manganese. Daniel Smith. Winsor Newton. Schminke, schminke, schminke. Oh, koi. Oh, that's why it was so crispy. I squirted this into a pan. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Look how it just like got real chunkified. Daniel Smith, Wolf Titanium. Holbein, Opera Pink, Opera Rose? I forgot. Winsor Newton, Daniel Smith, Schminke, Daniel Smith, Schminke, Schminke, Daniel Smith, Schminke, Daniel Smith, Schminke, Schminke. Oh, there you are. That's the family. Okay, so then Daniel Smith Manganese. Manganese, just like the element, it's a near cyan cerulean color. Oh, here we go. This one? Let's see. That. Okay. Well, I guess I like it, huh? You guys are getting all the glare of the wet paint. All right. Let's see. Let's simplify that a little. Get that long extension. All right. There he is. Weed. A wildflower. All right, there we go. Cute little grump. How's that for Instagram? Putting a dead weed. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Okay, so let's see. What do you guys think? I don't trust my stuff. What do we got here? What are you doing? Let's see. Looks great. Love Anna says bungalow. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Do you guys want wacky art or digital art webcomic stuff? Yeah, you get two choices. We're gonna go on a little raid. Let's do this just in case. I'm gonna try to get better at raids because I'm so bad at it. He is giving just as much care in his consideration as you gave growing it. Bungalow Glow, I'm telling you. And I'm gonna keep it too and honor this thing. I don't care how common it is. He's mine and I love him. Thank you, Casey. Okay, we're gonna go to Wacky then. Dealer's choice. I say Wacky. So, all right. Thank you guys. I will see you again Tuesday. I don't think I've got anything interrupting this Tuesday. So hopefully I'll have more pages to show you, and I'm gonna try that Pomodoro thing. Thank you guys for bringing that to my attention. So yeah, I learned a bunch today. Thank you guys. Thanks, Chris. All right, so hold up for the raid, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.